Thank you, Chairman. Secretary Driscoll, General George, thank you both for being here. I want to thank you, President Trump, Secretary Hegseth, for ensuring that our Army is a lethal warfighting machine. I appreciate all the changes you're working to make to restore the warfighting ethos and that our Army is ready for whatever may come. Can you talk about, when I was governor of Florida for 8 years, and we put a lot of effort into a program in Orlando, a simulation training instrumentation program headquartered in Orlando. It plays a critical role in preparing unmatched testing, modeling, simulation, and training systems to ensure our warfighters are ready for the next fight. There's a reason it's in Central Florida. It hosts a world-class manufacturing, science, and technologies industry that supports over 30,000 good-paying jobs, generates more than $7 billion annual in economic impact in the region. It's also strategically located in a unique defense innovation ecosystem alongside your other partners, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and recently established U.S. Space Force training headquarters at Patrick Space Force Base. So we put a lot of effort into it when I was governor, and we put a lot of effort to make sure this is a place everybody wants to serve. Can you talk about what your plans are there? Either one of you. Yeah,
I'll jump in on that, Senator. Obviously very important to us. Simulation is very important to us. Just took a brief back 2 days ago. We consistently run the warfighters. What I will tell you is that we're looking at, I think we can do more with commercial industry, and that's kind of what we're focused on, down there with PEO STRI. And, there's companies all over our country that can produce simulations. Right now, our overhead for our simulation exercises that we're running, which are with soldiers, is high, and I know that the technology exists for us to move that. So that's generally what we're trying to do down there. We just did a big conference down in Orlando. It was about 6 weeks ago, where we kind of explained where we need to move with next-gen simulation. And much like some of the previous comments, I think us doing this internally is, we are going to need less expertise. We should be able to adopt and modify commercially available tech that is out there, and that's what we're focused on.
And Senator, I would just say simulation has leapt forward in the last couple of years too, and it should have some incredible benefits to the United States Army. If we think about TRADOC and the number of times that we have to uproot soldiers from their families and move them somewhere in the world, that's not a particularly good outcome for all training. And so we're looking at simulation and tried to expand our use cases outside of its typical kind of maybe siloed wargaming function to actually start to empower and train our soldiers around the world.
So what impact do you think it'll have there, and what impact will it have on your ability to work with all the other branches?
I don't think it'll impact. What we're looking at is basically aligning our program management where we have adopt, modify, and develop. And I think these are areas where we need to be developing it less on our own and adopting it more from people out there that really know how they do that. So there'll be people that can oversee those programs, people that understand contracting, and actually having warfighters down there to know what we need, and then getting it out to our formations quickly.
Okay. If there's anything I can do to help you all, just let me know. Thank you.
Thanks, Senator.